Check, testing, 1, 2, testing. Testing, 1, 2, testing. Audio check. Audio check for live feed, testing. We've had some technical difficulties bringing you the game today, but we are in the top of the third inning, and we are testing to make sure our audio is working. Again, testing for the audio. We're hoping that we are live now here on the top of the third inning at Myers Stadium. Christian Brothers University visiting Northwestern Oklahoma State, and Christian Brothers coming to bat here in the top of the third. And I think we do have our audio working again. We have our picture working again. So welcome to the Rangers Sports Network. This is Fred Aubuchon bringing you Rangers baseball. We are 0-0 here in the top of the third inning. And this pitch is fouled off by number 1, Voss. I will get you the lineup for both teams. We're still getting a little settled here, getting our technology here up to date and up and working, and it seems like we are going now. Here's a shot to the right side, scooped up by the first baseman, throw over the pitcher covering, and safe. Close play, couldn't get the foot down. And Voss is on with a leadoff single here in the top of the third. Coming to the plate now is going to be number 4 for Christian Brothers, Jeff Goodwin. He was 0 for 1 in the top of the first inning. Beautiful afternoon here in Alva, Oklahoma. Mid to upper 60s with a very strong breeze blowing out to dead center from home plate. Working from the stretch, ball is an attempted bunt, fouled off to the right-hand side. Pitching for Northwestern, Matt Gertzen, a senior from Fresno, California. He's given up a couple of base hits in the first 2 innings, but no runs scored, no walks, and no strikeouts. Count sits at 0-1. Bunt attempt again. It's a good one down to the pitcher. He's going to throw to second, try to get him, and out at second base. Gutsy play by Gertzen. But they get the runner at second, get the leadoff runner, Andujar over there covering second base. And Goodwin will now be on first with 1 down. Coming to the plate now, number 29, Garrett Riesenkirchhoff. A redshirt freshman from Edgewater High School in Florida. He is 0 for 1 so far today. Pickoff attempt over to first, back easily is Goodwin. Again, top of the third inning. We are just now bringing you live baseball here from Alva. And looks like a slider in there for a strike, a high slider in there for a strike. Strike 1 here to Riesenkirchhoff. So 0-1 count now on Kirchhoff. Working from the stretch. And there's a shot to center field. That should drop in for a hit. One hopper out there to Johnson. He'll get it back in quickly. No advance past second. And now the Christian Brothers Buccaneers have runners at first and second with just 1 down here in the top of the third. Coming to the plate now for his second appearance is Jamie Soto. Soto, a sophomore out of Naples, Florida. So far 0 for 1 on the day for Soto. Correction on Riesenkirchhoff. He actually he was 0 for 2. Now he was 0 for 1. Now he's 1 for 2. Soto, 0 for 1. Working from the stretch again. Gertzen deals. Low inside fastball is going to miss for a strike or for ball 1. Again, the wind is pushing out to center field, looking at 25-mile-an-hour gusts. So if you get one up in the air, that might look like a routine fly ball. It probably has a good chance of getting out of here. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch, and that's in there low, but for a strike. Count goes to 1-1. 2 on, 1 down here in the top of the third. We have no score. The Buccaneers have taken the lead in hits as they now are out hitting the Rangers 4-3. Gertzen sets and deals. Nice pitch on the inside, fouled off to the left-hand side. Count goes to 1-2. The Buccaneers are here in their black tops, white pants, and red trim. Similar colors to Northwestern, and Northwestern's here in all white with their red trim. Both teams using red hats today out in the field. 1-2 count. Gertzen, long look at second. Here's the pitch. Up the middle, possible to play. Flipped over to second for one. Relay, not going to relay to first. The ball is too slowly rolled on the infield to turn two there, but at least they got the lead runner at second on the potential double play. Runners at the corners now with 2 down. And coming to the plate right now is going to be Kramer. Jared Kramer, 1 for 1 so far in the day from Olive Branch, Mississippi. Last season, he hit .218 for the Buccaneers. Cleanup hitter here for Christian Brothers. Christian Brothers here from Memphis, Tennessee. Both teams enjoying their first games of the season, and it couldn't be a better day for a first game of the season. Again, we're looking at mid to upper 60s, very clear skies. Strong winds, though, blowing out, but no balls even near the fence just yet. Only rollers that have gotten that far. Strike one the count now here on Kramer. Here's the pitch. Outside, going to be ball 1. Again, runners are at the corners, but there are 2 down. 1-1 count here on Kramer. Gertzen has pitched well thus far, but he has had a few base runners to deal with so far today. Gertzen came in from last season with a 4-4 record. Here's a pitch, fouled straight back, strike 2. He had a 4-4 record last year, the 5.76 ERA. He did have a complete game shutout and had 35 strikeouts to 19 walks. So a nice season last year for Gertzen, hoping to improve on that this year. Time called at home plate. And Kramer's ready to go again. So again, the count is here, 1-2. Runners on the corners, 2 down. Working from the stretch. Gertzen delivers, and it's inside, but drilled to the left-hand side of the field. There's going to be no play anywhere. It was between third and short, but a nice stop by Andujar to keep it from going into left field. And the first run of the game will score, and the Buccaneers take the lead 1-0 here in the top of the third. Coming to the plate now, number 2, Kyle Hinman. Hinman's a senior from Munford, Tennessee. No stats from last year. Hinman 0 for 1 on the day thus far. Buccaneers have already struck here in the top of the third. They have a chance to add more as this pitch is outside and low for ball 1. So Gertzen working from his first trouble today, but it's only 1 run in the third inning. He's off to a really good start. Just needs to settle down and keep throwing strikes. Working from the stretch, here's a delivery, and that ball is going to catch it for strike 1. Just hit the upper outside edge of the zone on the first base side. If you're able to watch and not just listen, you can see that the field already looks pretty good for February 2nd. Turfed infield looks great, of course. Outfield doesn't look bad at all. That ball is going to be low and away for ball 2. Pretty good distance out to left field. 350 to the left field wall, only 325 to right. The gaps in center field are pretty solid, but with the wind blowing out, they look a lot closer. Ball's hit to shortstop. Andujar flipping over to first base. Long throw, and he will get him. What a nice stretch over there by Mendoza for the final out. So Gertzen gets out of trouble here. Only gives up 1 run in the top of the third. We're going to head to the bottom of the third. Buccaneers have struck and taken the lead. They're up 1-0. They'll be right back here on the Rangers Sports Network.